You're listening to Alternative Frequencies Radio. I'm your host at Nose to Least, Noah Christian Carr, baby. Here with me is the man with the plan who don't really understand what's going on in the land, but it's Jimbo. How's it going, brother?
Very good, thank you.
We've been wanting to do this forever, ever since everything in the past, but I feel like even though that was like a jump on point for me, that was the starting line for you, right? Because like it was when that happened, I feel like you're like, I have a plan, I have an idea, I want to take off. And, you know.
Yeah, the plan was still blurry at that point.
Right.
You know, it was under-refined. I think I have a lot clearer vision of what I'm doing now. But yeah, that was when it was. Everything was just coming together. It was an idea of what was going on. I think I saw the big picture at that point, but there was no focus really. So now, yeah.
So what for people who are listening to understand, Jimbo and me have known each other for a while through running races and working out together and other things of that nature, social groups.
Chasing girls, of
course. You want to get us in trouble off the bat.
Okay.
But so my friend Jimbo put in a bid for a town, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to go for mayor next year, aren't you?
Yeah, this year.
This year. Yeah. So when Jimbo didn't win, and because of the circumstances, I was going to interview you because they dug up these random rules that I've never even heard of, that when someone passes away, they could pick their own Senate member? Like, how did that work?
Yeah, for the town. Yeah, it was the town council, and oh man, do you really want to bring this up? I have friends on the council. It was.
You don't have to go into the
it started
unfairness
way before that.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, there were some circumstances, and just to let the facts. Yeah, the facts are the facts. It was real shady. I mean, there's rules, and then there's ways of making the rules work in your favor, and the way that things were done was a little underhanded.
Right.
Yeah, it really was. It kind of got to me, and it kind of showed me how, at that time, I had this idea that politics only got dirty when they got into the big politics, and I thought, okay, well, I could start small and kind of find out that's where they train you. That's the breeding ground, especially small town politics. You can get away with whatever you want.
Everybody
knows everybody. Everybody's related to everybody. Everybody has done something dirty, and somebody else has covered for them at one point in time. So everybody's afraid. I don't know what it is, man. It's just everybody. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, that's just the scope of it. You're a successful businessman. You have your own business. You're starting businesses.
Yeah.
You're a startup guy, and you wanted to get into local town politics to help your town grow.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of born Alternative Frequencies right now, because you wanted to make a place where people can come. You want to make this a tourist destination. Yeah,
the town actually it started even before that. About 3 years ago, the town owns a piece of property, the Whitmire property that they bought for a long time ago, 13, 14, 15 years ago now. They bought it to use for the town, the police department, the fire department. They bought it. For whatever reason, they bought it. They didn't use it for that. And now it's just been sitting there for 15 years. It's a huge piece of property. It's a really great piece. We wanted to do a music festival there. And so that's kind of where it started, I believe that's where it started. That was going to be a music festival. We couldn't do it, we tried to get him to do it there. We tried to get the town we thought we made some progress with the town at least opening that piece. It got cleaned up anyways, through our efforts. It got cleaned up, but if you ever seen Parks and Rec, it was kind of like the big hole in the ground.
The big hole, and you filled in it in.
There's still a pile of rubble there as far as I know, and they've shut the main entrance back off. I thought they were going to open that up to the public, but for whatever reason, I guess the rubble must not have got cleaned up or whatever. It's still gated off and no more progress. And that was one of the reasons is the town keeps paying other people to come in and do these surveys to tell them what to do, and then they don't do it. There's no follow through. Right. They won't make decisions. They'll hand it off on somebody else, and then once they do, they'll pay these people large amounts of money to tell them supposedly what we already know, and then they don't do anything with it. So that's what was a little discouraging for me to start with.
Yeah. You see, I understand that. That's where it started. You had an idea, and you tried to work with the people who are in charge.
Yeah.
And then they wouldn't work with you. So you're like, well, I will become in charge and make the change yourself.
Well, they did more than not work with me. They opposed me every step of the way. I mean, I never intended to turn this into altered frequency. So it was just through happenstance that we started the Whitmire property. Then we were going to use the Rascaler, and they came up with some bullshit rule about. They said there was a town road through there, which it's still not a town road. That's private property, but it was enough to deter the owners really from wanting to have it there. So it was born here out of necessity. Altered frequency is born here out of necessity.
Diamonds are made under pressure. Yeah, and they kept pushing, and you just pressured up and became a diamond. You became a gem.
Thank you.
There you go.
Man. Yeah. Thank you.
So that's what we're here today for, because you did it. You had everyone tell you no. So a lot of people understand the circumstances. You were the vote. You were the highest or second highest, and you were a sure in, but through some weird
no, that's not true.
Sure in.
That's not true. No,
okay. What is the circumstance of that?
I still would have lost. I mean, I would not have won regardless of what I've been elected. But that wasn't the point. The point was, okay, the people that I'm not even saying the person that would have been elected should have been elected.
Right.
I'm just saying that it was dirty. It was dirty politics, whatever you want to call it. It's not supposed to be about that. It's supposed to be about the public electing the people, okay? That was taken away from the people, all right? Whether I agree with who was going to be elected, whether I didn't agree with who was going to be elected, they went out of their way to use and bend rules that were in effect to make their will happen, just like they've continued to try to do with me every step of the way here.
Right.
Luckily I've had some people that in some pretty powerful positions in the county and in the town, and just on my side and help me. If I didn't have those people, just like it seems like as many people, every time somebody comes to try to stop me, somebody else does come to help me.
Right.
To help me. Yeah. So
that's a part of the reason why I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm excited. We're starting this new channel, Alternative Frequencies Radio. That's what I want to call it that. I like it.
Whatever. Alternative Frequencies.
It's yours. It's your baby, man. We can do whatever you want.
Right. Okay.
But that's, to me, is like the coolest part. Like, it turned from a cover piece, like me just interviewing you, like, oh, you got wrong. People think this is interesting because it's politics. No, it's become an underdog story now. It's so much bigger than that. So you built this place. You came in through your skills and you made your small business, your successful business. And that's how I know, like, you're not trying to be rich, you're trying to be wealthy, because you keep reinvesting.
I'm trying to get out of debt now.
And get out of debt. Aren't we all? Oh, man, that's just how we roll.
That's it, I guess, right? Yeah, we're just trying to...
Nah, man, I went to the bank and I was like, I'm trying to change these payments. And he's like, get in line. I was like, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. But we're excited about it. So tell me about your vision. Tell me about your dream.
Well, you see what we got going on here now? We're finding. Hey, Matt.
So sorry I'm late.
You're all good.
Yeah.
It's almost like you had a job to do or something, huh?
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. It's packed out there. Where are we at right now?
We're just going over, I'm calling this a diamond story, because they put pressure on Jimbo and he turned this situation into a diamond.
He said I turned into a gem.
Our little lump of coal is going to turn into a gem. Right. So where we at?
So I'm asking Jimbo, like, we found the history, the past of it. Right now we're in the present.
Did you go over the election?
Yeah, we talked about that, yeah.
Yeah.
So we talked about the past part, we're in the present. We're talking about what Jimbo's doing right now, currently. What has happened?
Yeah, man. Really nice venue. I don't know if anyone's seen it or not, but this thing is...
Well, we're going to be posting a video, like a quick video tour and stuff later.
Hopefully soon we can get I don't know, just a guide. Maybe you can guide us, Willy Wonka.
That would be awesome. And if TJ, yes.
The surfer bum, Willy
TJ
Wonka.
said he was going to come down from Lost Bridge too and like do a walkthrough and help us make a video.
That'd be perfect. Yeah, we'll post it on the channel.
You had those guys not too long ago. How was that?
Awesome, dude. They're really good and they're really popular. It was the first night that we had turned the stage around. Position the stage. This is going to be our permanent position. It took some practice and now we got it locked in. You're asking about moving forward. Lost Bridge was great. So that was the first night. We had the drum riser a little off. So, I apologize to them for that. But they worked through it hard. DJ said, they keep telling me to hit those drums harder, because he was off to the side instead in the center where a drummer should be. Yeah. And he's like, I can't hit him any harder. And then after that, I was looking at him. He's over there just fucking whamming on those freaking drums. I know, man.
I thought he was going to break them.
But yeah, they are a local favorite, man. And those are great people in that band, Lost Bridge. We'll have them here as often as they'll come back. back. I mean, if I can just touch on that, they're getting their first album put together. So we're talking. We're in the works right now about having their album release party here at Altered Frequencies.
Maybe we can get them all here one day.
Yeah,
we can stream it live.
We'll stream it live. Live stream with the Lost Bridge.
Go crazy.
and that's what it takes in a small town. You know, you got to work together. Everybody's got to work together. Right. We all got music is a very common interest for a lot of people here. There's a wealth of talent. And if we just put our little whatever, if there's different, you know how it is in a small town. It's cliquey, man. You don't realize that. It's just high school. Politics is just another word for high school. It really is, man. And if you just put your differences aside, come together, you can do a lot of powerful things, man. These small people can do a lot of big things.
So is that what you're trying to do here? Are you trying to essentially, here at Altered Frequencies, are you trying to establish a community, or is this part of your vision?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I want to start here and then eventually take over the entire town, maybe the county at some point.
You know, I'm actually
world domination.
I was actually trying world domination for a while. We're looking for,
a third.
A third.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they say it's the trifecta. It's the three-headed beast, man. Please, you gotta have
everything great comes in threes.
Kayfabe died so long ago.
No, but yeah, that is what it's supposed to be about, community. There's a lot of community here. I noticed a lot of my friends that are artists, and I just see that. There's a skill here. There's a lot of skill set here. Art and music, I believe, is healing. I believe our town needs that. Our town needs healed. We need to come together as a community. There's just too much division in the world and politics. It's all that the media does, try to divide. Even on a local, small level, they try to divide every little thing. We're trying to make Altered Frequencies a place where everybody can feel welcome, to bring the whole community together, squash all that shit and come here and have fun, get healed with some music.
You see, and the way you're doing, you're making a highway point. I know you're doing it for your reason, because that's what you want. You want to make a community, but you're helping local people who probably won't have a chance to shine anywhere else with their music or anything. You are. You're the light. And not only that, you're bringing in business. When this thing takes off, it's going to help the county. It's going to help the town.
It's not about that they can't make it anywhere else. It's that you're giving them the foundation.
The platform.
You're making it a heck a lot easier, yeah.
So it's actually a play on words. It's a pun. A platform. Get it?
It hurts me. It's so good.
Puns make you cringe. Is that what I'm saying?
It just makes it shrivel up back inside me, like revert into unpubic state.
Turtling is
turtling.
Turtle.
Just from sheer pleasure, of course.
Yeah. So looking at the roster for tonight, you've got a really nice card going on. You've done some work with
Track Room Entertainment.
Yeah. And you put together this campfire night. So tell me what's going on here. This is a 3-day event.
3-night event, three separate nights, and I got to give a lot of the credit, and really a majority of the credit to Don of Track Room, Don Smith, because he's really I helped him do this to coordinate some things, but the talent he put in the effort and the energy and the money, and he really pulled this talent together. So. Pinky Doodle Poodle.
These guys are awesome.
That's
I don't
the
know
after
if anyone's
show.
seen this band, but say it one more time. Pinky Doodle Poodle.
Pinky Doodle Poodle.
I am intrigued already.
That's our late AF. Yeah.
Well, if you have an anime fetish, this is where you need to be tonight. All right, that's
crazy.
It's gonna be amazing.
Awesome. We're going to be posting more information, of course, for you to find the venue and come and check out local events and other things. Sometimes we have big nights, and other nights we just might have a comedy fest. We might have just drinks, ladies' night. Come and dance. We'll have a DJ always. But so where do you see the future of this place going? We talked about the past. We talked about what's going on right now in the present. Yeah. What's the future?
The future is we got a food truck coming. We're going to buy the other half of the building. I'm trying to get Don Smith in bed with me over there from Track Room. He's got his own separate place.
How's that going?
I think we're going to get it. Yes, we're courting, and I think that we're getting real close to.
So have you wooed him?
I think so.
I think so. Walk me through a typical date with this guy.
That's funny. But we hope to build the other half, put a recording studio in the back. Hopefully we'll be doing this in a recording studio in a few months in the back. Some pool tables in the front, another bar on the other side. We're going to extend the stage 20 more feet, make it double level, put the artist lounge above the stage for when we have shows. That'll be dining when we're not having a show. And we're going to have pool tables over here. Three barrel brewery. We're going to do a 3.5 barrel brewery in the back.
The third brewery in Franklin.
Yeah, a small one just to serve the venue at first.
Okay. So we're about to wrap it up.
Okay.
If you could change anything right now about the Altered Frequencies, what would it be? What is the one thing you would like to see magically happen?
I wish I could hire some people that could get to work on time.
All right, this is alternate frequency radio coming from you recorded.